Northern Nevada, high desert, ice out. Ice come off about 3 weeks ago. Big rainbows. One of my favorite places of all time. I kind of grew up fishing here. I got pictures here when I was like 5 years old. So it's one of those places I always go to a couple times a year. It's famous for giant rainbows, and famous for giant rainbows that love Roostertails. So we're gonna be fishing Roostertails. We're gonna be throwing the Vibrick and the original, handful of sizes, a bunch of different colors. Just kind of looking through here, we got pretty good water clarity. It's looking pretty good, so depending on how choppy it is when we get over to where we're gonna fish, we'll start picking through some colors. Go from there.
I'm gonna try a chartreuse first. Last time Dennis was here, he was using a chartreuse fly, and he was catching them. So I'm gonna try in a chartreuse rooster tail.
I'm gonna go to the little bit smaller size. I'm gonna go with just the original gold blade, kind of a white and brown body, and see if that gets bit. If not, I might actually bump up to this chartreuse one, because I know that they do like chartreuse here, like a lot of different trout do. I'm gonna start with the smaller one first and work our way from there. What are you going with? Anise Plus, that's a good one. Now, the Anise Plus, the ProCure Anise Plus is a really good option for this cold water. They seem to like that Anise Plus. When it gets warmer, we'll move into the more of the garlic scents as it gets warmed up. But right now the water's cold. It's 3 weeks after ice out or so. Anise Plus is a great tip. We got it on a P-Line CFX 8-pound leader. Got about 6 feet a leader. We got the gold blade. Gonna put some of our Roostertail trophy trout spray made by our good friends at ProCure. Now there's a water soluble spray, so you can spray this on and get this sprayed on the back here, and it'll let those feathers do what they're supposed to. So I fish that about every 10 minutes. I put a new squirt on there, and with the Mega Live 2, when you see them on here on the Mega Live 2, you can see those fish like getting right behind it and chasing it. It's really a proponent of good scent. On the live. You see that, Rylan? Oh my God, that is a freaking awesome rainbow fish right there. That's the way to start the trip right there. Just jumped on that thing. Just an 18-inch rainbow, fat as can be. They're definitely deeper though. I don't know if it's the water cleared up or just a storm. Probably they got cold, a little storm. They dropped. They kind of went down a little bit. Chasing it. Oh, damn! Ripped it out of my hand. That thing grabbed it 3 times on the way in and it never got buttoned. The Anise Plus, a really good formula for ice out, cold water conditions. Great scent for rainbow trout this time of year. I'm actually just gonna put a little bead right there on the back. Here it comes, here it comes. Holy crap, it's so crazy. Just watch those things. The speed of which they come to attack it when they decide they want to look at it is crazy. How's it going? Comes out. Boom! Oh, dude! That's a big fish! Looks like a cut bow. Holy cow! Oh my God! That is just a freaking monster. Size of that fish. Damn, that's a big one. That's why I like using single hooks on these things with those big fish. Look at that thing. See, buddy. See ya. Ryland's got one. I got one for him. We're fired up now. Was it a big one? There's a good one. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a good one. Shove the net, Ryland. These big trout are in here just smashing on perch. And anytime you got a fish, trout especially, that are keyed into bait fish, the Roostertails will work. They love these things. On the live, you can just see them. They're coming up off the bottom and just crushing these things. Nice. Hit it again. They're so fat I can't hold on to them. Let's sink. Oh, okay, here we go. There he is. That was wicked. I turned my Mega Live 2 around. I moved that wander around. I found a fish out there swimming 30 feet. Bombed it over there at 40. Let it sink a little bit, and as soon as I started pulling it, boom, fish on. Pretty one too. That one's colored up. Easy. Wow, look at that tiger. Tiny dog. Good girl. Good girl. All right, let's get some spray on there. Here, you want some?
Her breath already stinks bad.
All right, now let's try that. Oh, that's another good fish, dude. Look how pretty that fish is. Get out. Get back. That's a beautiful tiger trout. Way cool. Catching a bunch of these tigers in here. Fish are in here eating the perch. There's a million little perch, and the tiger trout especially. You know it is a good quality little secret batch when Jason Hambley writes in Sharpie what it is. This is fresh off the batch. Didn't even have time for a label. Oh, look at that. Perch, match the hatch. Let's go. There he is. Freaking fish. Get back, Tiny. Not for you. For the camera, Tiny. Get out. Had such a rad day already. Riley and I just been kind of going through the mix, throwing Roostertails. I'm throwing the original. He's throwing the Vibrick. Just hammering on fish. It was like 35 fish. Been fishing about 3 or 4 hours is all. It's been pretty windy, but it's kind of got nice, so it's been a lot of fun. This is one thing about fishing Roostertails for rainbows. It's just a lot of fun. Always catching fish. Having your dog in the game. Oh, that's just a big fat rainbow. It's one right there. Been any place there's trout eating fish here, like here, keyed into perch and tui chub, the Roostertails smack them. Like, it just works. It's a great little bait fish imitation. Put a little Procure on that. We got the perch to match the hatch, and then a little bit of the trophy trout spray on the back. Man, watching them on Mega Live 2 is so much fun. Crazy. Well, that's a little tiger trout there. You see the little markings on it. These fish are a sterile hybrid between a brook trout and a brown trout. So these fish are put in here just to eat. They don't reproduce. All they do is eat their whole life, and they get big fast. And I like that in my fish. I like them to get big quick. And they're pretty voracious predators. Like they eat meat. They're meat eaters. So a lot of the Roostertails are, you know, emulating a bait fish, until we're catching quite a few of them today already. Ooh. pretty one. That looks like another pretty rainbow. That's a big one, buddy. Good job. Yeah. If not, no.
There we go.
Well done.
Okay.
Nice.
The black rooster tail with the silver blade. One good size.
Nice. That's cool. We're finishing up our day. We caught 4 different species of fish: rainbows, cutbows, tiger trout, which is a hybrid, and a brown trout. We caught a couple brown trout actually. Here's the things that have been working for us the best today. So we started with the trophy trout, which is made by our friends at Procure. This is a water soluble spray. So we sprayed this on the back. It doesn't screw up the hackles or whatever. It lets it work back there. So the water soluble Roostertail spray, the Anise Plus, which is our go-to in cold water conditions, and the perch flavor. They're eating perch in here like crazy. So my dog is excited because there's a fish on over here. Another tiger trout. Look at that. Awesome. Look at that tiger trout. They are just hammering. That's cool. Hammer down on that's the Vibrick Roostertail with the perch Anise Plus, and then the Roostertail Trophy Trout spray for the back.